How
Mhm.
has the meaning of independence changed in recent years? Because it feels like it's accelerating in terms of what's evolving there.
Well, you know, people think about this concept of being independent in different ways. Um, the most basic, concept, which I don't agree with anymore, is if you're a major, you're not independent. If you're not part of a major, you're independent, so to speak, right? And I don't believe that anymore because I think that, you could be, Taylor Swift is with a major label, but she's completely independent. The reason being is she's in control over her future, over her destiny. So it's really about putting artists in control. If you're and it's same with a company, so if you're in control of your own destiny as a company, then you're independent. But if you have, potentially a lot of stakeholders that are essentially forcing you to go into a certain direction, you as a founder or this, as a CEO of the company might no longer be fully in control of your destiny. Therefore, I'm not sure whether you're really truly independent anymore because, you have all these stakeholders. So I think it really comes down to that. That's the definition we use, is that is the artist in control of their future and their destiny, whether they're with a independent company or with their major label. If so, then they're independent. If the company itself is in control over their future and making the moves without having to get a bunch of other people's approval, then I think they're independent. If they've raised a ton of money and they're no longer really in fully control over their destiny, then they're not independent. That's my definition.